So now let's go to New York City, which is on the verge of becoming a fully failed city. I do not think if New York City will survive this, if this is what happens. This is Polymarket's betting odds for the New York City mayoral race. Zohran Mamdani, who basically is an Islamist. He is out there screaming from the river to the sea and chanting with the Hamas people and everything else. He now has 61% chance of winning over Andrew Cuomo. Zohran Mamdani is a bad dude. And you will have to leave New York City if this guy becomes mayor. Here he is talking about how Muslims belong in City Hall.
It is an opportunity for us to show that Muslims don't just belong in New York City, we also belong in City Hall.
Okay, to some extent, he's not wrong. I believe that any law-abiding legal citizen of the United States can hold any office that is possible. Now, his political beliefs are quite horrible, and it's not just as it pertains to Hamas and everything else. He wants to take over rent control from private people who are renting apartments. He is a socialist. He is a self-described democratic socialist. And as you know, they only say democratic socialist until they drop the Democrat part, and then they are just socialist. No, dignity is earned. Dignity is earned by having honor and being a good person. Then you become dignified, and someone might respond to you in a dignified way. You want the state to distribute dignity? Dignity is guaranteed. The state should distribute dignity. No, it does not work this way. Then, of course, the thing with the taxes. Okay, you want to pick a random number and say, you have enough. You over there, you have enough. So I need more of your stuff so I can give it to these people. And once you do that, guess what? These people that you gave it to, they're always gonna want more. And these people who are creating, at some point they're gonna go, you know what? I've had just about enough of this, and they're going to leave, and they're going to go to no-tax states like Florida and Texas and Tennessee, et cetera, et cetera. Like, good luck, New York. And that starts today. It starts today, and good luck. And I'm telling you, if that man wins, if you are a sane person, you must leave. Speaking of backwards, New York City, once the Big Apple, once literally the center of planet Earth and the greatest city on Earth, a city. Do I have to tell you why New York City is great? Like, no, you get it. Except it ain't great anymore. And listen to the results of the Democrat primary last night. Zohran Mamdani, big Hamas supporter, he got 43.5% of the vote. But this is an absolute disaster. Look, he is a socialist. He calls himself a Democrat socialist. And of course, they don't need the word Democrat. He's a socialist. I said it yesterday, and I've been saying it for weeks. If you are Jewish, it does not matter if this guy wins or loses in some sense in the fall. Get out of that city. There are going to be pogroms in that city. It is obvious. And when he's talking about city they can afford, he is talking about massive rent controls. And what does that do? Well, that's like socialism 101. You tell people who build things, we're going to have all these new regulations and you're only going to be charged this much. The market is not allowed to decide. And over time, what happens? People get trapped in a cycle of poverty. Nobody wants to go to a city like that and build and innovate and everything else. And then people also become resentful of the people who own things. So they're gonna instigate a class war. This is a disaster for New York City. Look, it's the Democrat primary, so only Democrats could vote in it. Does it feel like the momentum of the culture is going towards this lunacy in blue cities? Yeah, it does. Just the slickness of the ads, the way the music is, the softness of the lens. There is something that they are doing there. He's carrying the little thing that all the social media people do, the little microphone. There's something else going on here that clearly Eric Adams isn't going to pick up on. I get it's all theatrics and everything else, but there is something to it.
This guy understands the medium and understands the message, which is why he was able to beat Cuomo, who's a big name guy. I mean, say what you will about what a jackass he is. You know, a lot of times it's just the guy who everybody knows. And I can't even remember this, Zohran Mamdani was able to crush a guy who's got his dad was the governor before him and has a big bridge named after him just outside the city.